There is growing outrage after Meghan Markle's own brother begs Prince Harry to cancel the royal wedding, writing, "It's not too late. Meghan Markle is obviously not the right woman for you," writes Thomas Markle in a shocking handwritten letter he sent directly
saying that Meghan and Harry are on the rocks. Well, I think I called that quite a bit ago, and Prince Harry, I told you.
I don't think I'll probably ever talk to Meghan again. I think Meghan is on her last leg. Her popularity is in the gutter.
This entire disaster could have been avoided if Harry had only listened to Thomas Markle Jr., Meghan Markle's own brother. In all sincerity, he begged Harry to call off the wedding before it was too late. But Harry didn't listen.
When they first turned on me personally and my family, and I wrote him that letter still stands in concrete today. He should have listened, because everything since that point has gone downhill, and he's become less and less and less of a man continuously every month, every year.
Harry should have listened to Thomas, but he went ahead with a lavish royal wedding that has since been wrapped in controversy. Thomas insisted that Meghan was not the right woman for Harry, claiming that she was only using the royal family for fame and status. According to him, Harry was being blinded by Meghan's act, and once the spotlight dimmed, her true nature would be revealed. He went as far as urging Harry to cancel the wedding, warning that if he didn't, this decision would haunt the royal family for years to come.
Two people in love wanting to live their life the way they want to live it. There's been a lot of controversy from the very beginning.
And make sure you watch till the end to see how Meghan Markle reacted to the statements her brother made about her marriage to Harry. The letter was brutal and dramatic, and of course, it sent shockwaves through the media. Headlines around the world picked up Thomas's words, painting Meghan as a manipulator and Harry as a man about to walk into a disaster, but time has proven Thomas right.
Look at her demeanor in the beginning. She was so humbled, right?
Yep.
So appreciative to be in the position where she was at,
Yep.
and not overstepping her boundaries. She was still like in La La Land in her head of where she was at and what she was doing, right? Slowly but surely, over time, you notice a change, because she slowly started to take advantage of that position. Her demeanor changed to where she started walking in front of.
Many people at the time dismissed his outburst as jealousy or bitterness, but others couldn't help but wonder if there was a grain of truth hidden inside his explosive warning.
Do you know, I have to be honest, I was appalled, and then I thought this can't be real. Because aside from the fact that it's a family member writing this, what kind of person, you have to wonder, is going to do that, not only to their sister, but to their sister so publicly, a couple of weeks before her wedding?
Back in 2018, when the couple was about to get married, Thomas saw what many couldn't see. He quickly wrote an open letter to Harry. And when Harry opened it, he saw Thomas describe Meghan as jaded, shallow, and conceited. That first line alone should have set off alarm bells in Harry's head, but it didn't. The letter went on to say Meghan was a big deceiver, warning that she would make a joke out of Harry and even the royal family.
3. He adds, "It's very apparent that her tiny bit of Hollywood fame has gone to her head, changing her into a jaded, shallow, conceited woman that will make a joke of you and the royal family heritage."
Thomas urged Harry to call off the wedding before it was too late. He said marrying Meghan would be the biggest mistake in royal wedding history. Yet, Harry went ahead with the wedding anyway.
What kind of person starts out by using her own father until he's bankrupt, then forgets about him in Mexico, leaving him broke over mostly all her debts? My father will never recover financially from paying Meghan's way, nor emotionally from disavowing him.
In later interviews, Thomas doubled down. He said Meghan had always thought she was better than everyone else, which, in his words, was not the character of royalty. He accused her of abandoning her family the moment she became famous, and even called her a gold digger, saying she would use the royal family for fame and then discard them. Thomas didn't stop there. During his time on Big Brother VIP, he described Meghan as very controlling in her past relationships. He claimed she walked all over her first husband, Trevor Engelson, before discarding him once bigger opportunities came her way. According to Thomas, Meghan's goal was simple: to reinvent herself as Princess Diana 2.0.
But it comes to where she wants to be Diana so bad. It's kind of freaky and kind of scary.
He even went further, saying Harry was blinded by Meghan's act, warning that she was a bad influence who would ruin his life and reputation. Thomas accused Meghan of being the driving force that separated Harry from his royal family. Thomas also said Meghan had always been obsessed with fame and money, insisting her marriage to Harry was for status, not love. He accused her of carefully managing media attention for her own gain. Now, here we are in 2025, and the results of Harry's choices are glaringly obvious. The marriage, as Thomas predicted, looks more like a flopped show than a partnership. His warnings have come to pass.
So, Neil Sean put out a video yesterday or the day before saying that Meghan and Harry are on the rocks. Well, I think I called that quite a bit ago, and Prince Harry, I told you it was coming.
Thomas predicted Meghan would make a joke of Harry and the royal family, and today, many critics argue that's exactly what has happened. Prince Harry, once beloved as the People's Prince, is now often ridiculed and mocked. Meghan herself has become the subject of endless criticism.
Now, look, I want to pivot now to the royals. Prince Harry has actually been savaged as having no discernible talent and depicted by a puppet.
Thomas also warned that Meghan would cause division within the royal family. And sure enough, after joining the royals, Meghan and Harry were quick to accuse the institution of racism, lack of support, and harsh treatment. This led to a massive rift, especially with King Charles, Prince William, and Kate. The division grew so deep that Harry and Meghan eventually exited the royal family altogether, just a few years into their marriage.
Prince Harry speaking out for the first time since news broke that he and Meghan Markle will exit the royal family.
What I want to make clear is we're not walking away, and we certainly aren't walking away from you.
Another prediction was that Meghan would use her obsession with fame and status to build her own empire. And after leaving the royal family, that's exactly what happened. Meghan and Harry signed massive deals with Netflix, Spotify, and Penguin Random House, turning their royal exit into a billion-dollar media business. Critics weren't silent either, accusing Meghan of exploiting her royal title to gain Hollywood-style influence.
Prince Harry and Meghan Markle have signed a new multi-year film and TV deal with Netflix.
Today, all of Thomas Markle's warnings seem more real than ever. Many blame Meghan for Harry's strained relationship with his family and his rapidly declining popularity in the UK. Once cherished, Harry is now often criticized, isolated, and seen as a shadow of the man he used to be. And then, perhaps the most shocking prediction of all, Thomas said Meghan wanted to become Princess Diana 2.0. As it turned out, Meghan herself leaned into that narrative. She openly admired Diana, wore outfits echoing her style, and Harry even compared Meghan to his late mother, claiming both were mistreated by the press. But in trying to step into Diana's shoes, Meghan seemed to prove Thomas right.
Gotta assume by doing this on purpose, she's hoping that the media will draw the comparisons. Look, she's just like Diana. And you could argue that some of these outfits are similar, but come on, look at this. Exact same pose, exact same look off to the side, same glasses placement.
And what about Meghan's response? Well, she hasn't said much directly. She's chosen to stay quiet, cut ties with her family, and only keep contact with her mother, because she needed her mother to take care of her children. But even her mother got sick of her demands and left Meghan.
I mean, who doesn't invite their family to a wedding, especially a royal wedding? And it's not like anybody in my family asked her for one nickel or anything of her. We were all actually happy for her when all this happened, but the slow turn of events showed the true colors.
Though Meghan's relationship with her brother Thomas remains deeply strained, many people are now pointing out that everything he said seems to be coming true. So what do you think? Was Thomas Markle Jr. right about Meghan all along, or was he just bitter and exaggerating? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel for more videos like this. See you in the next video.